Good evening, all of you. Today the explain is the how many work is to complete. Today is the not any important. Something is very important working is the completed. Today I'm get up in the morning in the 6:30 a.m. Maybe get up in the morning. I'm promised for the yesterday in this day to get up in the morning at 3 p.m. to alarm already to set it on my phone side, but is the alarm is not on. I maybe get up in the morning in the 6:30 p.m. Maybe demoralized. I'm not very good man and almost to the unsequence for the thinkings to the running is the my mind side, but still not to the I hope is the better journey for the survive today. Today I'm getting to the start to the going for the bathroom, sometime to the fresh and the coming for the room and going sometime to exercise. And the exercise is very important and the proper body for the relax in this state. Without body is a relax and the sometime to tea is the properly to the body the exercise is very important for the daily life. In the daily important things the feature in the might different thickness for the DMs. The hop is the minimized to the body is the proper body relaxes. Maybe coming for the room is go my pay of my paste and the puri and adding to the codes and the channels and sometime to the stay and test the phones and we will be starting to the studying that time for 2 hours to the trainings to the starting the study and then is the regularly for these features to do the properly for the time to the invested any important work is not to do any necessary time side to the invested and maybe on sequence it to the I hope is the better time to the invested to the any of the future time side any of the work side not only for this purpose with the use maybe completed for automobile engineering this time to the learning maybe properly to the relax but the thing is going for the right close service center to the stay in the 10 minutes and will you go for the any Tarachandi side to the Tarachandi side to survey for the DG and air change and the air filter and the fuel filter to the exchanging and the some lubricant system. This is a mobile production and the Gadi name is the Gitti and the mixture to the Balu cement and the working for the this car to highway to the machines. This machine's name is properly I'm not understood but the working is to the mixture to the Balu cement and the Gittis and this servicing is the second servicing to the change is the air filter no sorry do not change the air filter lubricant filter and the fuel filter two lubricant filter for the change in this inside to the machine and to one is change the fuel filter the fuel filter to not go till not letting the customer is not complain to the give the letting it up. Not customer it is my responsibility and not going for the fuel filter to let going in the my work side. I am coming for the service attempt and returning for coming the service attempt and one pieces is the fuel filter to give up get up, keep up, and going for the service sites. Service sites. I will start to all with my engineer to the computer to the work is the some work for the buildings. Only for the changing of the fuel filter. Maybe going and the some time for the stay to the already to the break, fulfilling the fuel to the fuel filter and the coatings to the remove in the rounds I have maybe to the survive to the many of the confusions, to the clearness, to the difficulty, to the standings. And this one problem is the related to another place site is the Chelwarpur. The name is the proper original, but it is Tarachandi side to the two sides. This name is the AVIA to the automatic voltage regulators. To the change is the Kirloskar Greens DG the 50 kVA DG. And properly the change properly to change this kVA. Is the kVA is the working for the principles to the automatic control. These three phases for the using AVIA and 1 hour to the explain to the changing to the AVIA to the 1 hour and 1 hour therapeutic period in the coming for the service at the side 2 o'clock. The coming to the service at 2 to the stay and the properly is not completed to the any other work. Maybe trying to the better effective to the done is the works to coming in the service at the side. So some time for the stay and asking to the questions without any doubt, not asking to the question. To the AVR is the very important parts for the use of the DC generator. Is many of the sensor equipment to the connecting to the parts in this part to that part, in this part to that part. But still to the not properly for the attachment to the AVR, but asking to the seniors to engineer to the proper give the knowledge and this completed for the work. Or maybe the standing for the asking for the question is a properly to the translator to the coming for the room in this purpose for this thinking to the another repair replacement to the any of the advocates to this time is not completed for the ready, but still now morning time is the get up first priority for the changing for the workplace. Come and sitting for the 3 hours to sitting is the Loska service center side. Maybe is very boring side to afternoon time. As full day put sitting in the hair without any working people. Maybe try to the better effect to the done all these things. Maybe it's the proper regularity understanding in the working the proper regularity is not completed. But still to stand to the asking to talking to the person in the serious and to other sirs but sir but minimize to this all what is this is the elder brother is one is the Chandan church and Chandan Kumar and second is Nikhil Kumar and two people is a very good man and as in the properly for the asking to the question and all the engineer to the different working principle to the change. Maybe asking to the question is a many time to definitely for the response for the all these engineers, but still now the time for the going is the one engineer is the one engineer is very good engineer. Actually this time for the thinking is the my mind side. This time to the work is the properly for the right direction side is the bad direction side. Maybe this question for the doubt for the every time, not today is the doubt this question. But still now this is the check the problem. This time only for the changing for the service. Filter, lubricant filter, fuel filter, carburetors and the lubricant coolant for the changing. Only for the service time, but one day definitely for the face in this difficulties working cannot be changing for the any other parts and the every time to the run this machine but achanak unfortunately for the stop at this work to definitely for the sequence question for the creative to the face the difficulty and this time to the realize in this engineer. I'm not thinking for the engineer purpose side. Maybe doubt is many of the doubts, but still now to the many of the advocate to the contacting to the devices. But we will try to the definitely for the effective to the round to the rounds. I hope will be next time to the properly whole day to do the working for the completed, and to the shoot in the camera side is very easily for the 10 minutes to 12 minutes, only to the explain for the 12 hours to the working is the completed in the uploaded to the video and the regularly. This is the very basic question for the asking today. क्या मैं जो कर रहा हूँ सो अच्छा कर रहा हूँ, दैट टाइम टू डू द वर्क इज गुड या नॉट गुड. I realize as many of the people for the definitely for the asking to the question to the reply the properly for the not correct, but still not the time is the working is the very good to the learn all these things to all side to the something for learning is definitely for the all parts to the knowledge to the actuator, AVR, automatic voltage regulator. This is the way and the air filter and one day change for the service system. Is the many these things to the give up. It's not the trying to the give her the best effect for the reality for the timers. But I hope you will next time to definitely for the 15 minutes, 12 minutes to telling to the standing for the camera side in the upload. I'm telling for the English word is upload for the teach side, but I'm not telling for the every time to any place side. But I was already to the face of the senior. There is a many any smiles for the face side to the telling is the very question. I hope is all people for the goods to take his next video is definitely for the many unconstability to the face because it's many contacted to the differential for the use in the knock RPM, KV, HP. There's many these things to the face is a difficulty, but still now I hope is the many of the people is a purple fruits. Purple is one to the better effect to do the work is unconstant to the talking. To the I hope is all the people is good. To take care for the all of you. Please join me my YouTube channels and visit to the my the YouTubes and check to my voice is very good or not good, and I'm telling for the use in the words and correct is not correct to all into my started to the titles to proper legality. I'm telling for the use of the timely for the word is not available the teeth side as not connected to the any other thing is. So then you take care for the all of you to good take care.